Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chow Shows. May change my name later, but as of right now, I just want to make a short video on how I think zodiac signs are stupid. I think I know I may get a little hate from the spiritual community for this, but I just don't believe in them personally because first off, they're egotizing spirituality, and it's like if someone will say, "Oh, I'm this zodiac sign." Oh, okay, I identify with this, and then that's like kind of that's a way of like saying you are something, and it totally goes against spirituality, which is like freedom and no rules and uh, being yourself and finding different ways to do things. Instead of going that route, you're just saying, "Oh, I'm this, and I adhere to these principles," and that's kind of like a strict. That's kind of like a uh, strict rule set to have for yourself in regards to spirituality. Spirituality, you don't have to identify with anything specifically, except for you can have a governing set of principles, but you should never constrain yourself to one ideology or one uh, way to do things. Like, and besides, I just don't think that's how you should think of spirituality as. I mean, to think of spirituality, um, I mean, I guess it was cool in the beginning when they started making up things to like uh, to kind of identify with principles, but I think now people just use it as an ego mechanism to where they say, "Oh, I'm this, so therefore I do this kind of things well, or whatever." And I think that's just kind of like constraining yourself to try to fit into that specific prism. If that makes any sense to you, uh, it's just kind of constraining yourself to fit into this one little box that this zodiac sign, uh, one little box that the zodiac sign says you have to believe in, or how it says that you have to specifically um, follow rules or whatever like that. And another thing about zodiac signs is they are another way I think they're stupid. I honestly do, but there's like I guess there's a couple of good things. There's one good thing that you can make out of it, but I'll get back to that later in the video. Another reason they're stupid is because you can say that these zodiac signs are you can say a generalization, and the zodiac sign will adhere to it because it's a general principle. And of course, when you apply a general principle to something, of course it's going to be true for most people, and they can just pick their zodiac sign or whatever they think. I mean, if you want to believe in zodiac and you kind of like how the symbolism is, you can believe in it if you want. I'm just saying, I personally think they're not they're not anything because they egotize spirituality. It doesn't make any sense. You're just constraining yourself, and you're making generalizations that can apply to anybody. So that's what I think. Uh, they were. Um, I could see how they were cool in the beginning, but I think now that people take them too seriously, they think that they have to be this way or they have to identify with this principle, and if they're not, then they're shunned by the spirituality community, and that just doesn't make any sense to me. Uh, they they should just. I kind of go by the law of what it is, and you can't really constrain it to an ideology or constrain it to a specific set of rules. And um, that's about all I think. I think the one thing you can take away from zodiac symbolism is that they teach you that maybe possibly being in the right place at the right time can lead to greater fortune, and I think that can be partially true. Um, of course, being knowing the right people or being in the right place or uh, knowing knowing where to be and what to do, and all of that, and maybe doing things a certain way can lead to a better outcome. And that is one thing that the zodiac sign you can maybe take away from it. But other than that, I think you should scrap the idea of zodiac signs and just just kind of and just kind of let whatever spirituality you like to be, just let it be, and not try to constrain it to such ideology. Of course, you have principles, and you can abide by certain principles, but you shouldn't constrain yourself to certain symbols um, symbols and say you are something when when you say you are something, you're saying that you cannot be any other way, and that's just not right. It's not good to do to yourself. It's not right uh, to be that disrespectful to yourself as to say that you are this certain way and you'll never be anything different. And I think that as the more lenient you are with yourself and the more uh, you try to break free of such paradigms, that you can be a happier and freer person. And I just think that if you want to be happier and freer, you just gotta try to evolve your awareness of how the world is, what systems are in place, how you can create better systems, um, how you can make the flow of life a little easier for yourself, how you can make the flow of life easier for other people, how you can uh, be aware of how your actions affect other people. And I think if you're aware of how your actions affect other people and how your actions affect yourself, then you can start to consciously become more aware of how to improve yourself, how to become uh, how to better improve your life, and how to better evolve consciously. To evolve consciously means to realize how things are, how you can, um, how things work, how philosophize on how you can better uh, philosophize on how you can better uh, improve certain systems, and how you can change systems, and how you can actually overhaul systems to be a completely different thing. And that is the principles of what I kind of adhere to, a quantum philosophy principles, and uh, I think that's where the future is headed, is quantum philosophy and quantum mechanics and quantum physics, and how everything is interrelated, and how different realities can appear to different people, and how it all works together. Even how being in somewhere can drastically uh, change the course of your life, and how it can make it so that you see things in a whole different perspective. And that's basically my philosophy. I don't believe in the zodiac symbolism. I just want to make this short video because it's such a silly thing to believe in zodiacs when they're, first off, they're egotizing spirituality, and second off, they're generalizing things that can apply to anybody, and that kind of makes, and that's kind of underhanded to make people believe in a philosophy by generalizing things for them, and that just doesn't, that's not going to fly really anymore, I don't think. But I mean, if you want to adhere to zodiac symbolism, you can if you want, but that's just my philosophy, that's my take, my 2 cents. So just have a nice day. I thought this was a really cool video to make. Sometimes I'll have philosophy videos, and sometimes I'll do different things. But I just want to get this out there. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a nice day, and have fun. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I know not too many people are liking and commenting and subscribing. That's okay, but If you want to like, comment, and subscribe, I try to get back to everyone that comments on my channel. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks, guys.